Yeah, my bad. I accidentally shut off the game. Or maybe I didn't actually accidentally shut it off because I was watching a movie. Maybe like a week ago. I don't know. Like, what was I even doing? Bro, what the hell was I even doing? I don't remember. Okay, that's not the button. I always mess up the buttons here. Contact him in his lab. His lab. Yeah, no one gives a fuck. I just... I just... No one uses that, so... I don't really see. Like, should I add it? Like, anyway? Or... Because, like, no one's using Melee. Whatever. I thought I already purchased that. What the hell am I missing? Is this just like... Yeah, I feel like, I just wasted money. Or did I? Is it just for, like... one person? Or... Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. I didn't even read it.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an
Oh,
electrical
yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah.
Or
Something's
something.
going on with the ED, or ED went offline, something like that.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie,
Yes.
you're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can, then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew's a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
On that, we can agree.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right.
Something on your mind?
Just old memories. I spent a few weeks on Palavin's South Peaks when I was very, very young. A Turian there teased me a little, saying that the mountains went on forever. I remember believing him. When I looked up at Palavin from its moon, I saw those same mountains burning.
A new notification is available on the private messages terminal.
You're saying they survived into this cycle?
Yes. We called them Collectors. They fought for the Reapers. For a long time, no one knew they were Prothean.
And when did you realize?
Shepard had no choice but to kill the ones she encountered. They were all indoctrinated, and had been for a long time. I'm sorry.
I am grateful. It was an act of mercy.
Yes, I suppose it was.
I am feeling better, Commander. I stand ready to fight.
I have to ask, do all war reporters look so, feminine?
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
Our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look
There he
good.
is. Oh, yeah.
Around and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's her. She's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So, you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, A certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long's it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. What about you? Any word from your family?
My mother's in the Alliance. Haven't heard from her since Earth got hit.
I'm sure she's okay.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in CSEC. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After what happened to you out there in Batarian space, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy. Meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at CSEC, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them. And he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What'd you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. Then if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of secession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
maybe you can only have one at a time, which means I wasted credits, which means I should probably go back and play all of this. But I'm not gonna do it. Should I? That would be a lot to go through. Oh, but that was that autosave? That was probably from Edie. I don't know.
Garrus. Didn't wait.
Whatever's wrong. After what I...
We're gonna need you for more.
Oh, Sovereign didn't go. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back. Somehow I'm still...
Being right about them. At least my...
So.
Just followed your exam. And not that thing.
Until hell shows up.
We're actually respectable now.
Yeah, I can't even count.
Well, a certain Turian. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you...
My father.
How long's it been?
Long enough. That's the thing. What about you?
My mother's in the Alliance.
I'm sure
I know you don't...
It's something. Instead of questioning your every word.
After what's happened...
I didn't say... If just one survives in this war, that's not going to happen. The Citadel Council...
He used to work for CIS.
To put it... But... So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about them. But if the connections were...
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree.
I like his style.
Except... And if you call them a task force, as much as we hardened our lines of...
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when... Well...
Will he live?
I've never known. And if... Somebody...
That's all for now, Garrus.
Wouldn't... Now, I'm sure...
Okay, just bear with me. Bear with me. I know what I want to do now. Fuck my life. Okay, just bear with me.
Garrus.
Whatever's wrong with the Normandy, after what
We're gonna need you for more.
Oh, I'm Sovereign. Still not convinced I should have left. At least my government.
So.
Just not that there.
Until hell.
Well, a certain Turian. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family.
My father.
How long's it been?
Long enough. Instead of questioning your every... In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper...
After what? The Citadel.
He used to work for CSEC, didn't...
To put it. But, so I went to my father and laid out every... If the connections...
I'm glad someone...
He did more than agree.
I like his style.
Except the prime. And if you call them a task force, I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this... And if he did try, well, yeah, somebody who knows...
That's all for now.
These are just so confusing. Damage and force. See what I mean? Like, if I have slam, why would I need throw? Okay, right? Yeah, see, like, I just don't feel like I need it. Oh, wait. I gotta pay attention to these. Oh, yeah. Hmm. I have to redo the slam, too? Ay, ay, ay. Why? That would be really nice. Shit, which one do I do? Increase the force and damage of squad. This is such a difficult decision. Increase the power damage and force bonuses. Shit. Okay. Any, many, mighty mo, catch a dagger. Hold me to pick the very best fit, and you are it. I just don't know. I really don't know the significance. Weight, capacity, and mass effect 3. Cooldown and preventing characters from being able to use their abilities as often. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we're going that. I think that one's more beneficial. And then, why would I? We're just gonna do that. Make every hit count. I think next I'm gonna start investing in 10%. I mean, but I'm on insanity, so does that really matter? I don't really need.
Automated systems have the fires contained. It should be safe to enter. Follow
Joker,
your lead.
what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander.
Not all. Fortunately, I was able. I exist primarily.
Are you planning?
Normandy's weaponry.
You mean you could?
Correct. This body could have come. However,
Just
an excellent point.
on that we can agree.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would've baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.